We're back. It's me, Devin. Audiomicro.com. What am I clicking on? Oh yeah, my game, video game. Let's open PureRef. I don't know why. Sometimes PureRef just exits full screen when I right-click on it. Is it like a double right-click? No. It's just sometimes. It just randomly does it sometimes. I have no idea. X. Oh yeah, we found that buried floor plan. I don't remember what it was. All right, let's also open the game. Your professor's in the... Holy shit, dude. Doing everything but answering my damn emails. 70 Stipu. I do have the key card today, which is good. That means I can kind of cool it on doing the outer room. Now, today we want a vault and a coat check so I can retrieve my vault key. Well, see if we can get a vault. Ugh. Look at how much fucking money I have, though. I also want a magnifying glass because I want to make a workshop, so we'll take the shovel, sleeping mask. May as well just buy out the shop. I'm rich after all. Dude, the free passageway is so hype. Oh, you don't see the game? Yeah, you know what? You should see the game. That's important. Package in the mailroom. I will take early conference room. Mailroom should be more common today since there is a package. Obviously, we're going to go south. Geist bedroom is quite good, and this is a great spot for a dead end, so we'll take it. Having rerolls is quite important. We learned, not learned yesterday, but we explored yesterday that if you just have enough rerolls, you can kind of just force a room. Like, rerolls are an insanely powerful resource. I will take breakfast. No, I should have taken mailroom. Oh well. Oh my god. Den is good, keeps good connectivity. We won't go in there yet. Weight room we are not taking. Not right now anyway. I'll take hallway here. Grab my key, obviously. And... a coin. I'll take library. I don't have this. This is gonna help me pass my history test, though. This is the uncensored version. Are we really gonna do another reading stream? Don't I usually have music? It's quiet. Their game music for this game is really quiet, but there is music in the game. I don't really want to turn it up because that's just going to be permanently turning up my audio everywhere. I could mute the game music and put something else on in the background. Sure, why not, even. Let's go ahead and just do that real quick. Oh, you can't explicitly change the music volume? All right, we'll just put this on, and then if game audio comes in, I can always pause it later. Arindia was once the name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters. Yeah, hold on, I will pause this. We love the story time. Yeah, no, I mean, I spent a long time reading last time. So we found a heavily censored version of this book in the past, and now we have the uncensored version. Arindia was once the name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters. Though the term is no longer employed in the halls of politics, nor commonly known to the average citizen, its memory flickers in the hearts of those who hail from the lands that it once encompassed, and many of the elder generation in hushed circles will still refer to themselves as Arindians. Yet we must not let the flame of our history... I will let the lo-fi hip-hop beats play while we're reading this. We must not let the flame of our history dwindle into the obscurity of whispered conversations, nor permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon the name of our land. We must keep alive the embers of our past and preserve them for generations yet to come. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often denoted as Agera, which is my company's payroll management software, by the ascension of the first king of Arindia, whose name, Horus, would later grace the burgeoning? Burgeoning? Dude, I'm looking up words again. Define burgeoning. Burgeoning. Beginning to grow or increase rapidly. I kind of figured that would be it.
Burgeoning.
Burgeoning. Burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Horus was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant, lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. This woman called you dexterous. Good evening, Minnow. Do you type quickly, Vivi? What do you mean 1500s ass word? I would use the word dexterous. Nevertheless, we could deduce from these ledgers that Horus had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Horus, and by the end of the 1st century, the black banners of Arindia, interesting, could be seen fluttering in every hamlet and hostelry, along with every thoroughfare from Horus all the way to the western banks. A new kingdom was born. All right, hold on. We are going to screenshot this. I will do it in chunks like we did for the last book, because that just seems to be a much better system than screenshotting the book as we go. So like every time we finish a chapter, I'll screenshot it. Plenty of room for another book right here. take the forward, and then we will read through the first era before we take another batch. They could have not made every book diagonal. They did that on purpose. India, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, and this is the first era as well, so look at that. Wait, why is my hand up? Okay. Hey, chat, does that castle to you, by the way? This is going to be really helpful on my history exam later, chat. Does this castle here remind you of this, what we saw in that secret area? Is that not the same castle? Because I think it's the same castle. I would go as far as to say this is the same fucking castle. Look at this. That's the same fucking castle. There's a little bridge here. I mean, this hasn't been built yet, but you've got this tower in the middle. You've got this tower down here, that little gate in the front. That's the same fucking castle. Anyway. How else did you just guide someone with dexterity? Second language T-spin double. I talk about dexterity a lot because of dysgraphia, so I explained that I don't have very good dexterity when it comes to like writing. It was the fourth king of Arindia who split the vast domain in 3 equal shares. 3 realms for his 3 children. I still don't know where Fenris is. I won't lie. I do kind of know where it is, but I can't find it on some of the maps. What does Fugio mean? That's funny, dude. To his eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather. The middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift and called his new realm Arinda Ares, after the angelic paragon of royalty, Arinda. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Araja. I still don't know how the J should be pronounced here. The mystical realm of ancestors, a land that's steeped in tradition, magic, and the poetry of the old tongue. Okay, these arrows are quite short. I think there's only like 6 or 8 arrows. There's not that many arrows. The third era. After the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of the lands and developing unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. This is good information right here. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the third era was defined by the construction of a vast network of railways that spanned the length and breadth of the land, linking the northern mountains of Arch Ares to the southern shores of Araja. This development facilitated travel and commerce between the 3 realms, further strengthening their bonds and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. A promise that would, unfortunately, as my readers will soon find, not be kept. Yeah, this was not in the fucking censored version, dude. This entire section was gone. There's actually a graphic on this page that breaks the normal rules of diagonal margins, if that makes any sense at all, which it doesn't. Just go ahead and plop that in. How are the pages getting progressively smaller the more screenshots I take? Anywho. Fourth Era. As the kingdom of Arinda Ares entered the Fourth Era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolates III was a king who listened to the voices of all his subjects, from the most influential advisors to the humblest of citizens. He was a king who often was seen among the people, eating, drinking, and conversing. A sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well, who could scarce believe that they, as peasantry, would ever sup with the crown. I believe sup means like to have supper. This is hella lore, yeah. But that's like kind of what the game's about now, almost, as well. Like, the rest of the game is its lore and like solving the mysteries of the lore. There's still some mysteries of the no. I mean, it's all about like finding secrets and uncovering more story at this point. Desolates was renowned as the king of the people, and it was therefore a surprise to no one when he made the decision to move the capital from the secluded mountains of Reddington to the public stage of Orus, leaving the castle and court behind. Oh, so the castle is in Reddington. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and the city welcomed their king with open arms and great fanfare. Yet, not all were swayed so easily. Yeah, oops, all lore is real, dude. There were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his station, and were wary of how readily he could be persuaded by the tears and tales of common folk. These dissenting voices planted the seeds of discontent, which took root in the lawns and gardens of the nobles of Fen, or as I have been instructed to say, the grand city of Fen. Okay, so Fen is a city right now, but I'm pretty sure that it becomes a country, because it has its own symbol and sigil and everything. If I ever do end up drafting hella classrooms, this is going to be critical information to know. Fourth Era. Yeah, there's not that many more eras, I don't think. Era of Ruin. After the passing of King Desolates III, the Fourth Era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died naturally in his old age, surrounded by the people in Orus, far away from the growing unrest among the western city of Fen. And the next day, the 6th of October, oh god, not another date, dude, the self-proclaimed Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a surprising number of supporters, due to the fact that Desolates IV shared his father's good name, but little of his virtues. Okay. I'm reading this out loud, dude. I'm not processing any of this. I'll read this again off stream. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed from the city streets stained in red. Morning Bay, pacification of Fen. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to these casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Orus had fallen, and with it, the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Holy lore dump. This does, by the way, give me a critical answer already to the history worksheet, which is... what flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? Black flag. I'm almost certain of it. Which realm did not ally with Fenris during the war? Araja, I believe. How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? 22 years. How many sons did the fourth king of Arindia have? That was 2, because he had 1 daughter and 3 children. Which city in Fenris is named after a historical figure? We haven't gotten to that point yet. Who is the first crowned ruler of Fenris? Is it Prince Learson? I believe so. It might be Prince Learson. Let's keep reading. Let's keep reading. We'll find out. But let's see if this is 4 out of 6, this one. 22 years is correct. Black flag is correct. 2 is correct. But they said archeries here. This person also got 4 out of 6. Black flag is correct. The entire era is wrong. 2 is correct. Oris seems correct. And this could be wrong. I believe this to be correct. This is also 4 out of 6. Correct. And according to my answers, correct. Correct. Wrong. And then one of these would be wrong. All right, well, let's see. Let's see. Today, the realm's inherited by the 3 Fenris. Hold on, let me make sure I'm right about my Araja shit. Yeah, real archeries and nuance, not Araja. Today, realms inherited by the 3 Fenris, Archeries, and Araja once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realm serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past, and those trees continue to grow. As those trees continue to grow, so do our hopes for a common future. A future where we are not defined by the colors of the banners we raise, but that which connects us, a land that we each call home. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history and a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, and the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. This land is, after all that has happened, still Arindia. Okay, so wait, who was the first crown ruler of Fenris? It seems like it was the prince. So I would like to say, and then this is less information than I would like to go off of, but my guesses here are Oris and Prince Learson. This would be 1 wrong, 2 wrong, 3 wrong. So one of these must be right. I think it must be General Teskin. Because Reddington doesn't make sense. That existed before. Oops. Oops. I think Oris is correct, and maybe General Teskin was the first crown ruler of Fen. I don't know that for certain, but if we find more information, we can always modify our answer. You wouldn't hide it on the mezzanine, would you? You wouldn't hide it on the fucking mezzanine, would you? Apparently not. Oh my god, it's right there. It's on the it's on the table. All right, we're looking for something that turns here to the, I could fuck with Chamber of Mirrors here, actually. Let's go back to the den. Oh, I also have to update our key list. Our key list. We have I don't even know if it's in here. It's not one of those. Yeah, we don't, my key list is not here. Where the fuck did I put it? How did I not put my key list in these notes? Hold on. Okay, here, there's a picture. So I don't have to go find it again. This will go up by my other miscellaneous stuff. So, first key is found here in the furthest rank. That's the key. Please, Windows, stop. Okay. Oh, I'm the one triggering Windows. Okay. So the first key found here on the furthest rank, that was the key that was in room 46. We found that one. Second key locked tight in the vault of a bank. We might be finding that one today. Third is up high among all the clocks. Found that one. Fourth down below beneath all the docks. Found that one. Fifth key is held by a king on his throne. No idea what that even refers to. The sixth in a station left by one of your own. Don't know what that is either. The seventh is major if you draft it quite late. We've found it. And last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. Don't know where that one is. So those, we found half of them. We have found half of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I just remembered about the sanctum keys because we're in here. Dude, that clock riddle was fucking awesome. That like really got, like, it gave my brain a nice tickle. I'd like a through path. Courtyard works. Another den? courtyard will have to be it. Why do I have another den in my draft? Oh, because it's because of the existing, the Hall of Mirrors, of course. Turnip. With salt. 1 dig spot today. Stingy. There's a button in there, isn't there? Oh no, there isn't actually. I don't think. Now that I say it out loud, I think that's just playing untrue. Oh no, there is. And we're getting compensated for our steps here, so. Alright, no access to there yet. That's okay. Press what buttons we can. And I am completely dead-ended, so let's go draft the outer room today. I should be able to eventually connect back up to this after why am I over here? Why am I over here? Passageway, commissary. There we go. My dad died when I was 5, Lord Dump. Wow. Thank you for getting into the spirit of blueprints, Red Tie. I think we do take trading post if we see it, because it can help me get a magnifying glass, and if I do find a way to make fire, that's where I want to use it. Root cellar doesn't suck for today, since we already have shovel. Also, the root cellar could have... No, there's clearly no weak walls in here. I also don't have a screenshot of this for some fucking reason, I don't think. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and nab this really quick. I don't know if it's gonna be important or not, but... Seems like maybe something worth having. Root cellar. Oh no, I do have a screenshot of it. Never mind. I'm silly. Key... This is key to the secret garden. I didn't even know you could find that in a dig spot. And nothing. Okay. So apparently secret garden, which is great because I already have a conference room. So secret garden can happen today. I'm making sure to really thoroughly inspect things now. I have this, what is this? XYZ ABC. I don't know what that means at the bottom there. I don't like the sounds of gotta do this properly. It does bring about mild concerns, I will say. Also, station. The station sanctum key. Nurse's station is the only one I have, and that's a room upgrade, so there's no way it would be that one, right? I don't think any of the other rooms are called a station. Oh yeah, there's 2 rooms I haven't even drafted yet. That's crazy as well. Don't go up there. Ten keys already today. Do I have this shit? Patent number... Put this near these clipboards because it's kind of related to those. And then of course this clipboard. Vault is like an instant take today, I think. Like, we can throw the whole run for a vault. Rock. I'll take Morning Room. I do really like Terrace, but I like Morning Room more. Especially if I'm gonna like abruptly end my run if I encounter a vault, almost certainly. Wine Cellar seems as good as anything here. Key, that's good. Nothing, it's fine. Nothing, that's fine. Still don't know what this state means, this 1213 down here. Also, this bottle clearly has a message in it, which it's gonna continue to drive me crazy that I'm not allowed to look at. Even though there's probably, you know, there's nothing on it, obviously, since the developer would let you look at it otherwise. Oh yeah, and there's 2 gems in here. Two die? That's crazy. 2 die. Okay. Our wealth, chat. It is immense. Showroom. Honestly, yeah, showroom. May as well, right? The moon pendant is nice. The ornate compass, the emerald bracelet, the silver spoon. When you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many steps? That's insane. Emerald bracelet, you do not have to pay the gem costs of floor plans. I actually have a lot of gems today. While drawing, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. That seems insanely good. I'll take that. Could also check it if I wanted to. I could take Courtyard again, which is tempting. I do want something that puts me towards... Hold on. I could rotate my floor plans. Okay, that didn't really do me much of anything, did it? I'm worried about my access to the Chamber of Mirrors if I take Courtyard here. Oh wait, this goes down, which does limit my northness. I think I might actually take this, to be honest. No Sledgehammer today. Okay, I feel like my musics are getting... Yeah. It's almost worth using a key on the trunk, to be honest, but I will abstain for now. Let's go south and make sure we get into that Hall of Mirrors. This is not south, but it is a great place for a dining room, so I'll take it. Let's go south and make sure we get into that Hall of Mirrors. I'm not on a wing, so I'll have to use a normal key. Yeah, we're gonna need to redraw here. Boiler room could be actually quite good because there's a room that I wanted to power, I thought. I'll take it. Yeah. I stand by the decision to take it. Oh, god damn it. Let us we had powered this on. Is there anything else in this room that I don't know what it does when it's powered? I don't think so. There's that, which does the bridge, which is what I needed. Oh, god damn it. Oh, but all I have to do is this. And now the house is connected again. Oh, I can actually walk around up here. I didn't even notice. Can I touch these buttons? No. Is there anything in these corners? No. God, this is kind of trippy to look at, isn't it? Oh, there is something in these corners. There's money in here. There's money in these hills. Well, is there any other corner I can access? A key? Okay, I can't get into the other corners. Well, not right now anyway, but I... Also, what the fuck is that button way up there? What is that? And why can't I press these? All right, hold on. I can... So if I lower... Okay, what corners did I not have access to? This one... I actually should have had access to. Yeah, you can see that one's open. That one is closed, so... do any of these buttons control that one? Well, that opens up my access to this. That closes over there. Oh, and I haven't been up there, so that's another one I can get. Once I get all of these, I can just try to open as many of these the walls as possible. Duplicate copy. Permanently add an additional bedroom closet to your drafting pool? I actually don't know. That's interesting, though. Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah?
Ava got foster kittens.
Oh, dear.
She showed us pictures.
Oh, dear.
They're so cute. They're not newborns like the ones that we had.
It is another dead end, is the thing. I think I will take it because it's cool. And it does give me more items, which is always good. Still wild. So I guess we have to figure out what's in there then.
Okay, I'm going to go upstairs.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna check on my buy nothing things to see if anyone wants all the stuff I have.
All right. Oh. Hello? Hello? There we go. All right, so I only need now... Oh, God. Is that my last corner? No. Where is my last corner? This one. This one I'm stood in. Well, that's my only way into the center right now, so I need that. That would be access to the last corner. Dark room, gymnasium, morning room again. The gymnasium isn't the worst thing in the world, even though it is pretty bad. I could take the dark room as well, and then I only have to draft really once from it because I can do the top one from the dining room, so I'll take dark room. I did not take dark room, it occurs to me. I will take the veranda here. Key. Coins. This is a great place for the mailroom. Magnifying glass? Magnifying glass? Brass compass, gems, keys. Cool. I mean, it's fine. It's not like I need the magnifying glass or anything. Six, 7, 8, 9. Wait, what? I haven't seen these yet. Okay, hold on. First of all, do I even have this letter? There's new letters in here that I have not read. Mailroom. Where's mailroom? Mailroom, 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 mailroom. Okay. Let's start putting... Okay, yeah, let's put shit in the mailroom. God, this is so annoying to take a screenshot of, genuine. Okay. From my dad, who I don't actually know if I'm aware of what my dad's name is in this game. So this we've read before. So we've got letter from Dad. That's only 3 pages, which is nice. I wouldn't dream of spending all my time playing Georgia blocks. They haven't even patched it in yet. Okay. Simon, my name is Randolph Moore. I'm the lead lab technician at Cinca, and I've worked here at Mount Holly for over a decade. I was thrilled to discover you have found our humble lab and have begun to run some experiments of your own. I tend to keep an eye on the small spikes in radiation levels on the estate, as it's one of the only ways I can monitor your progress from the outside. All off-site connections to the terminal network have been disabled during your stay. There has been much speculation among the staff about the progress you've been making in the house, and they are all quite excited when I reported that you have been successfully running experiments. I wanted to write to you to let you know that though you may not have seen us, we are rooting for you. Best of luck on the experiments, and if you like, I'll continue sending letters with some helpful tips for you. Randolph. This doesn't seem expressly useful, but I also can't look at the envelope for this one, so... Arch Ares. Thank you, Randolph, for your kind regards. Put that as its own thing. Hey Simon, it's Randolph again. In my last letter I mentioned the terminal network, but completely slipped my mind to give you the network password so you can log into it. Even with all the off-site connections disabled, you should still be able to use the local network to access different house-based functions from any terminal, regardless of where it is located on the estate, which you will likely find very useful. The network password is Swan Song. Happy hunting, Randolph. Okay, so this isn't very useful information, but I'll take it anyway, just in case. Thanks, Randolph. I guess these only get delivered when there's that lab experiment thing that lets you get a letter delivered. A trunk as well in here. Brick. Could have used the brick to smash the trunk lock, don't you think? Keycard door. If I enter the Chamber of Mirrors from the courtyard... Alright, let's just open this. Should be... This isn't a terrible place for a storeroom or a breakfast nook, which would add a third morning room to my draft pool. And give me steps and a key. I have another one of these permanently in my draft pool. Sure, why not? See if I can get that magnifying glass. It's another die, at least. Okay. Gee, shoot. These steps are not... Alright, hold on. I have that corner open. I just need to enter from the courtyard. And I should get more steps as well. There was once a man who lived alone with his children of none. He searched every rocky corner for lost and forgotten memories. He shared that dream with his child of none, showering him in brilliant and dim light. Every memory the father touched left a dim glow, having weaved the light and the dreams, surrounded by a web, allowing him to see far and wide lands. The father wept for his dream was remembered, but lost forevermore. Opening himself, none became one, and lived alone once more. This is used as a tutorial for a Sudoku puzzle. Wait, what? Is that real? That's a real tutorial for a Sudoku puzzle. Wait, I thought this is where I was getting into the center from. Okay. Would it be great if I could open those? 1, 2, there. Pantry? I don't know if I want to permanently add another pantry. I guess it does cancel out the extra dead end, so I'll take it, but this is kind of a... What is that button, man? What is that button, man? What is that button? What is that button? It's not a reflection of this button. That's not what this looks like. What is that button? I want that button. What is that? All right, let's see how much of this room we can kind of open up now. Anything that makes walls go up, that makes walls go down. Don't want that. What about this? Down, don't want that. This. Down, don't want that. This. Up, that's wonderful. Hold on. Okay, weird. This. Down, don't want that. All right. I kind of want to get back to the boiler room if I can, but I don't think I can, unfortunately. Because these all lower the walls. Oh wait, this is the boiler room anyway. Yeesh. I don't want any of this shit here. Redraw. Study. Their study has a safe in it that I haven't really assessed much yet. At the expense of that one room, I will take the study. If I see Cloister of Draxus, that's pretty much an immediate take. Thursday. My first day was a Friday, I think. So could this be, would Thursday be 11:06, perhaps? That's like a stupid theory, but this is also a queen, which is important, I think. All right, let's try 11:07 as well, just for the fuck of it. Okay. What other dates could be this room? There's a candle in here. Maybe if I could make fire, I could light it. What about this? That's a clock, but I can't tell what time it is. Lots of blueprints around. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Glove Love would be G, Sting Sing would be T, Crowd Crow would be D, G, T, D, R, N. Yeah, that's not of any use to me. 65 meters. 8 meters. Gamers never look up, so let's look at the ceiling. We've got the queen at the queen's starting square here, which is D8. D8 could be day 8, which is, if we started on November 7th, that would be 8th. 2 would be 8, 9. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, November 14th. Nope. Oh wait, I didn't hit enter. Fuck. Okay. This is clearly a reversible chalkboard. Oh, but there's nothing printed on the back. I can see the back. There's not really that much to work with in here. An empty photo frame. This clock, I feel like, could be important to something, but I don't know what. I feel like a lot of times the solution to the puzzle is the solution to the safe is hidden in the room with the safe. I mean, the gate was in the dark room that one time. Face ace, craft raft. That would be C, D, S, R, sturdy study. I really don't know. I really don't know. November 5th. November 4th. November 3rd. November 2nd. November 1st. I mean, like, where am I ever going to find the hint for this room? I've seen every room in the estate. Hold on. Plight of the Queen. That doesn't really give me any clues, does it? I just don't understand how I'm supposed to derive a date from this room. Like, what could possibly help me derive a date for this room? Look at the room description, maybe? After the passing of the Baroness Orave, her private study was claimed by her eldest son, Herbert Sinclair. For years, he immersed himself in the countless notebooks she left behind, drawing inspiration from her discarded ideas. From mechanical puzzles to architectural blueprints, each endeavor he pursued in this room was realized in the shade of her creative legacy. Okay. So, there was that note in the West Wing Hall. June 15th, that's when, like, she died, so that could be it. June is the 6th month, 0615. Maybe it's in her ladyship's diary, which I still don't know how to access. W59. I mean, I imagine it's not hidden on these blueprints because I'd be able to look at them. Assuming that this is like pointing at an hour, it would be 3, 4. This can't be a clock, dude. The hands are the same length. I'm so confused. I don't even know where to begin looking for a date for this room. All rooms of the house. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. 0808. And there must just be some information in a different room, but I've been to like every fucking room, right? Oh, I have my stupidly long list of dates that is incomplete. I could exhaustively try all of them. I don't want to. $928.74. Dates. Oh, workshop, security. Mailroom. November 7th was a Friday, so November 5th would have been the previous Thursday. When did the Baron die? The drafting studio does seem related to the... There's the drawing room, the library... I don't know. I clearly just don't know. I think this is what the takeaway here is. I have no fucking idea what this combination to this safe might be. It could be any date. We couldn't brute force it if we can't figure it out. I would rather not brute force it. I'd rather find what the answer is. I will do one last cursory check at the... I know there's stuff I haven't solved yet as well. I still haven't made fire, so it's possible that it comes up after I make fire. There's all these... December 9th, January 11th. Oh, Mary's birthday. We could try that, January 22nd. That's definitely the combination to one of the safes, right? Not this one, though. Okay. All right, let's go back to the dining room, I guess. I don't think any of the rooms adjacent to Boiler Room you can even accept power. Also, is there anything in here I haven't, like, powered yet? That red box ended up being super important. Because it led to one of the red letters. No, though. Well, no. Yeah, no, we've done all this. We've powered everything in here now. The red box, I guess, is the last thing. Dining room, and head north. We could Secret Garden now. Hold on, let's consider. Secret Garden would be a decent payout, I'll say. We could also be greedy though and just keep trekking. We can get a Secret Garden later. West Wing Hall seems great. Turnip. $1983. I don't think the dates are going to be years because none of them have been years thus far. Maybe it's foolish to assume that. Drawing room seems good because we can re-roll in there. Dude, look at all this shit in here. Do you think we'd be able to light the fireplace in here as well if we had the thing? I think that's just an accurate clock. And then there's these guys with their fucking feet. There's not even anything to, like, solve in here, though. It's not like there's a puzzle of this room. Secret passage could be good. I could make it lead me to a green room. Kitchen could be good. Great Hall doesn't suck, honestly, especially when I have all these keys. If I had a secret passage, where would I make it go? Probably a green room. Right? Because that's a chance at being the dead ends for dice gambit. And links me back up to the foundation. I think I'll take it for that reason. And there's another copy of this in my draft pool today. I'll take a green room. Maybe should have gone for a foyer here. Well. Huh. Courtyard has great connectivity. Aquarium has decent connectivity. It counts as a red room, a bedroom. I don't really have any synergy though with anything, so I don't know if aquarium is all that great. I could do one reroll. Okay, wow, that's really something, huh? Okay, I'll take aquarium. Oh, I do have the sleeping mask, so I guess that's a bedroom synergy. Another breakfast nook is fine. Another morning room is fine. Let's rotate the morning. Oh, we cannot rotate the morning room. Okay. I'll take the breakfast nook, I guess. Maybe this would be a good time to greed for the secret garden. Wow, the greenhouse floor plan actually does update to have the turn in it. We'll take observatory. Maybe a little bit high up to be making that choice. The sail, damn. Dead end rooms are more accommodated. That's fine because I want the vault. Attic for 8 items. I also really want the I'm probably getting a sledgehammer in here. There's a broken lever. Key. This is so many crafting ingredients and I'm not gonna get the opportunity to combine them again. You know what I mean? I need to be able to make fire, dude. Sledgehammer is nice. We smash these. Another day where I feel like I'm not gonna get to expend my resources. Another battery pack. Like, I'm not gonna get to use any of this shit. I have this, right? I have this. This is in my notes somewhere. Where's my dead ends here? We've got... attic. Yeah, we've got that. So there's a date on it? April 12th. What else am I beeping about? What the fuck? You can just go here? What the fuck? What? The suitcases aren't in the... What? Okay, I'll take a look at that in a second. I was only going that direction because I thought there was a there was a thing. That's what was my beeper was telling me. I didn't realize that you could just walk back here. What's this? What the fuck? Do I know anything that looks like this? What is this? It looks like the monitor's in security. So what room is on that monitor, I guess, is what we should be figuring out. What the hell is this? What the hell is... What the hell is this? What if I never found this? Then what? I mean, the attic's a good room, and I would keep taking it, but still. Is that all that's over here? There's this massive cog. Yo, what up? I got a big cog. Very odd. It's funny that the observatory is taller than the attic. At least to me. Alright. Let's get schmoovin', I guess, back to the drawing room where I can redraw my floor plan if I so choose. Turnip? Hell yeah. I will use my redraw here. I could take another star, which would be crazy. Den. I will take Den here. I'm really trying to get this, this vault. Oh, there's the vault. Easy choice here, yep. Okay. Wednesday, January 6th. All right, now I have to, okay. Now that I have the vault, I immediately, okay, let's reach rank 8 from here so that we get the food in the dining room. I'm not happy with this. We're redrawing. Boudoir is at least a little better. Clock tower is good. I'm gonna take boudoir. And then I'll get the steps and the gem from within. All right, let's go back. Candles in here. I really want the workshop, and I might re-roll for the workshop if it comes down to it. I would really like the Cloister of Draxus, actually. Oh, re-rolls though, that's good. I think re-rolls are a very good resource to be keeping on hand today. I am very wealthy again. I will take the moon pendant. I could theoretically go through the mirror hall to get to the library. I don't think that's available to me, though. I might be better off just going down the Foundation elevator and getting in that way. My printing is going well. Look how many steps I have, dude. I've got 83 steps. I started today with 70. Right? Yeah, sorry about that. I just I thought it was canceled because I was told it was canceled. Man who got less exhausted the more he walked. Is there anything I want to check? Maybe the magnifying glass. If I can't get the workshop today, I'll come back here and check magnifying glass. There was another trunk somewhere. Oh, this would also be a great time to have taken Secret Garden. I really should have been thinking about that more. Was it in the den? No. It could have been fucking anywhere, to be honest. I don't know where it was. Anywho, we're going back to the mirror chamber. Bad. Oh, I still have access to all this shit from in here. Goddamn. I meant to open the library side, I guess. Do I even bother though? Because the boiler room is locked. So I won't be able to get up there anyway. Yeah, let's just go back the other way. To be honest, the contents of a trunk can't really be that useful. Yeah, and I don't think that people told me about it until much later than midday today. You've seen whole people inside trunks? What fucking line of work put... What part... Well, you work as a line... What fucking past line of work put you in a situation where you're seeing people inside trunks? Is there any incentive to go underground into, like, the underbelly today? I don't think so. I have this magnifying glass. I'd love a workshop. I really should have turned the boiler room door back open, I feel. Which I still can do now that I'm here. I do have to go back to the boiler room to do that, though, which is unfortunate. I have lots of steps, though. I'm kind of using steps like they're nothing, but, I do have a lot of steps, to be fair. Yeah, let's just go ahead and... If I power the Hall of Mirrors, do you guys suppose it does anything? It would appear not. Okay. And what was the other room I was powering? The study? Yeah, that doesn't do anything with fucking power. Anyway, where am I off to? Dining room, I suppose. Oh wait, we have to get to the vault, which is fine, because this also goes there. Not this way, but this way. Okay. What do we have here? Vault key 233, 146, 176, 207, 217. Wait a minute, this is what that diagram was showing me, isn't it? Maybe not. I don't think so. I think it was showing me security, 233. Yeah, I'll use key 233. What the fuck? An allowance token. No sanctum key, though. Compromised. Gray Daniels. These are all Mary and Marigold, I'm pretty sure, as well. I think all the passports have been identical thus far, so there's no point in taking a screenshot of all of them. Yeah, they've all looked the same thus far. Diplomatic pass. Compromise. Date of issue, date of expiry. Okay. J. Ribbon. Written. Like, what do all these fucking mean, dude? ID. Is that important for anything? And why is gray spelled with a lowercase letter here? Fenneries. God, how many of these vault keys are there? Hold on. And also, just while I'm here, I think it was 344, which I see sort of that pattern in here for attic. It would be the second in the first row of 4. I think that's security. That, like, it's gotta be. Yeah, there's no way. There's no fucking way it's any of this shit. Alright. Oh, let's go back to the hallway and draft up from there. What else do I want? A workshop is what I really want. I would really want a workshop. Let's go ahead and use the secret garden key. We'll open this up. I can honestly, I can come back here if I need to open up the other door as well. I'm not gonna futz around with the wheels for an hour. Why do I have books down there? You guys see those books? What does that mean? Oh, I guess it's the study. You can see the skulls and the compass. I'm gonna redraw here. Attic, kitchen, guest bedroom. Geist bedroom. I want something that goes up. I'll redraw again. Sheesh, really? Once more. One key per bedroom. Let's get to the corner, I suppose. Can. Old shoe. Key gem coin. This is gonna be first grade, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Oh, but this is a great place for classroom, because I can use my classroom redraws. Nope. Treasure Trove is tempting, actually. Because I haven't seen it before. I really want Workshop. I really want Workshop. I'm pushing for Workshop. Damn, they really don't want to give it to me. Take spare room. Just go to room 46, I guess. Classroom is like super powerful. It's nice. Oh yeah, I don't have the inner sanctum open. Right. Righto. Kinda wishing that I had opens that now. Because I have to go all the way back to the foundation if I would like to at this point. I guess I have a few more opportunities to get Workshop, but I feel like in my heart it's not happening this run. Not much of a point to the vestibule. I will redraw. And redraw. And redraw. And redraw. Rumpus room seems good. We can listen to Elzara again. Yeah, you really burn through your gems fast when you're re-rolling like I am. I mean, you guys let me know if you can hear Elzara. Ooh, last Elzara. Where's that? That's a train station. Room 8. With a campfire. This isn't room 8. That's different. It has all the statues of the gods in there. That's a black print for sure.
A hollow lit by a sea of 1,000 burning stars. I see treasure buried beneath the cliff rocks.
Buried beneath the cliff rocks.
A black mirror hidden among the memories of the falling sands. And within the black mirror, I see a figure.
That's me.
A figure standing in sullen snow.
They made a Nightbot movie? Fuck. What does all that mean? They showed me so much shit. Is there a date in here, do you guys think? Do you think there's a date in here somewhere? It's just a room that has so many objects that I'm inclined to keep thinking I've missed something every time I'm in here. Like, what are these? Why is there these cupboards that are shut? You know what I mean? And then there's this. And... oh. I could take office or I could do one reroll. I think I'll take office. Free gem in here. Break room seems too good to pass up. We'll take it. No dates in here. Uh, 10 minus 2 is 8. Times 10 is 80. Divided by 8 is 10. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. Squared is 36. Minus 20 is 16. Times 2 is 32. Divided by 2 is 16. 1 squared is 1. Times 10 is 10. Times 8 is 80. Divided by 20 is 4. Silver key. I have a, oh, silver key, right. Yeah, let's take Maid's Chamber. Vacate the preferences by Friday, November 6th. Master bedroom would give me hella steps, but to what fucking end? I can redraw a few times to try to get a workshop. Armory seems good. Seems good, let's be real. Workshop has no cost to draft. You know what? Classroom. 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 Alright, I mean, let's buy out the showroom. I'm pretty sure there's a trophy for that, but I don't remember for sure. I think one of the trophies is buy out the showroom, so let's do that. I might have enough money, probably will after, after visiting the boiler room. I could also visit room 46, but I don't know if there's a point to such. Yeah, this is only 90, so we should get the trophy. Oh fuck, 100 coins. Okay, that we might actually still be able to get that. Let's get yeah, I want that shit. Let's get the money. Money should be in. Well, there's the conference room. No, that's the library. I want to go to the courtyard, then breakfast nook. Come on, I just need 100. I just need 100. Not even close. It's insane how much wealth you need. That's crazy, actually. I mean, there's one last hope, but I don't think it's gonna get me there. There is one last hope, but it's not enough. I know it isn't enough, but I'm gonna try anyway because I have 83 steps. One fucking 100, dude, after buying out the whole place. Damn. Office. I don't think there's any chance that's enough. I need it to be so much money. I would need it to be actually so much fucking money. What? There's no way. I haven't run payroll in forever. What do you mean it's already been run this week? Oh my god. Okay. Pain in my ass. I guess we're not getting it today. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check. The compass? The bracelet? The magnifying glass? The key card? Key card is not worth checking. The metal detector, the shovel, the hammer. Let us check the compass. I can't believe how broke I am. Wait. Oh, I didn't even need to do remote terminal access. I hit the wrong button. Let's just keep requesting magnifying glass. Because I don't know what the other ingredients are going to be, but magnifying glass is certainly one of them. I might put the battery in, because I suspect that whatever I make next is probably going to have something to do with the battery. But maybe I should do the compass, because the compass, I don't know. Alright, let's go. Let's go there. We can get there through Chamber of Mirrors or through outside. I think I'm going to go through Chamber of Mirrors because it's faster and steps are not really an issue. Drawing room. God, I wish that there was like there was like a way to go slightly faster. I am in the wrong fucking place. This is not the West Wing Hall. Money printing room? I did draft the money printing room. It didn't have enough money in it. Damn. I ordered a magnifying glass. Let's... Oh, wait. Boiler room is what I want. Chamber of Mirrors. Head to this end of the estates. Back down here. Here. I'll do the ornate compass. And now finally, we make our way back to the Chamber of Mirrors. With the intent of making my grand exit via... Can I open the rest of this up, by the way? Yes, look at that. What about this one? Yes, look at that. What about this one? Nope. And this one? Nope. This one? Nope. And this one? Nope. Okay, but look at that, look at that. Finally a proper fucking four-way room. Anyway, boiler room, courtyard. Showroom? No. Dining room, hall, drawing room. Oh, fuck, it's such a fucking trek, dude. I mean, if I dropped by the Foundation, is there any merit to visiting room 46 today? I don't think so. Unless it could have a date in it, which that I somehow haven't noticed yet. I guess I could drop by. Can I drop by? I am running a little low on steps finally. Well, it costs hardly anything to do this. Is this still configured the same way that I had it? Yeah. Buried something. Is there something buried here? Something about something being buried by rocks that I learned today. Where was that? If anywhere. Oh, this is where I put this. It wasn't in room 46, I don't think. Anyway, let's remake our check marks here. Vault of a bank, still not found. High up among the clocks, found. King on his throne, sixth in a station, major. King on his throne, station, tight in the vault of a bank. The last door of 8. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where any of this shit is. Oh wait, was the other door still open in here? Yes, despite not being powered. Not that I think there's anything in that room anymore for me. That fucking castle, dude. What is that shit? How many vault keys are there, dude? I feel like I have to find every vault key in order to figure out this sanctum shit. I still do not have any That's Fen. Solved. This one is solved. We have the heart unlocked, but not solved. And I'm looking for hourglass as well, if I can find it. This one is diamond, which I don't think I've even seen. Am I crazy to think that these look like they're all closed when you're down here? You'd have no reason to believe that any of them went anywhere? Like, those are clearly all closed. But when we look at the same room from above, they're not. Like, isn't that a little weird? Anyway. Do I have this foreman's log? 608? I think so. Yeah, I do. Oh, this is so frustrating, dude. I can't find a workshop to save my fucking life. It's like the rarest thing in the world now. So these statues down here, man. What was that picture of the roommate thing that the genie showed me? Not the genie, the fortune teller. The oracle. The great Elzara. Any real incentive to go to room 46? I don't fucking think so. I get the crown, and that could be one of the item that I get to carry into the next day. How far is room 46 from the break room, stepwise? I have 25 steps. 24, 23, 22, 24. Okay. Shit. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, so I should make it with steps to spare as long as I don't dawdle. Oh, and I'll have even more due to my silver spoon. Yeah, look at that. Anyway. I could check this crown as well, instead of the compass. Maybe I should have thought of that. This was left by the gardener. Perhaps left by the gardener. 100. That is that 800 or 8 realms in 8 months? 8 seems like such a critical number here. Are these moving? 130. Huh. This must do something when we solve this puzzle. Okay, so what do we know? We actually know Fenris is last, and I believe Fenris is this one. Oh wait, that's one. Hold on. Where the fuck is Fenris then? Is this not Fen? Is this in fact Ticket? What? Hold on, what the fuck is Ticket? Oh, Clock and Cock. I know that one. Archeries, Araja, Nuance, Further Nuance, Morajai. This is the third era, so it's not even. Fen, Oris, Archeries, Araja. So maybe this is Fenris. Then what is Ticket? Where's Ticket? How do I place that? Hourglass. Why did I think Ticket was there? Okay, hold on. What territory is the Ticket? Araja. Wait, Araja is the south. This is Araja. So I've just been wrong about this the whole time. So this should not be 1, then. This should be 8. And Araja is 1, which is Ticket. right? That's what we learned. Raja, no. Orinda Ares' ticket. Wait, Orinda Ares is labeled on this map, though. Unless this is an Orinda Ares? No, but this is Nuance. Hold on. This would be Nuance. How, what? And I meant to believe that Orinda Ares and Fenris are different locations. This heart is fucking everywhere, by the way. It's like 100 times over here, and it also appears here. Orinda Ares, Archeries, but the pentagon is Fenris. Fenris. Fenris, Archeries, and Araja. So what the fuck happened to Ordina Ares? Are any Fenris, Ordina Ares, Araja are all Fenris or Orinda Ares? Wait, Orinda Ares is not mentioned, is it? Arch Ares. Arch Ares. Which is also a territory. So, if this is Nuance, which is clearly labeled here, this Nuance, that definitely has naval capabilities. I don't know what symbol is Nuance. Wait, I do. I should know what symbol is Nuance. No, I don't. It's not in this book. But I know it's none of these. Or wait. A center, a unique shape different for each realm. Nuance is not ticket, pentagon, hourglass, heart, or mountain. So it's either rainbow or this fucking thing or the diamond. But this isn't correct. Which means only two others can be wrong. That does appear to be Archeries. This could be correct. This could be correct. Clearly, I don't know fucking anything. I do believe that Hourglass I have placed correctly. But I'm not sure about is this. Where the fuck is Fenris? And if Fenris is here, then where the fuck is Orinda Ares? Orinda Ares, Archeries, and Araha are all in the same continent depicted here, where there are clearly only 3 nations, but I also need to fit Fenris in there somewhere. So Orinda Ares, Fenris, Araja, and Archeries are 4 territories that all exist on the same continent? Unless one of them doesn't exist anymore? It says clearly that the realm's inherited by the 3. So what the fuck happened to Orinda Ares? And wait a minute, this diagram clearly shows that Ticket's in the middle. Unless Ticket and Fen are the same place? But that wouldn't make sense because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's 7. There's fucking hold on, wait. Up on this map, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the trick. This is 1 and 8. This is Arinda and Fen. Is that crazy to say? Hold on. What are my options here? I've got... Yeah, well, I've got that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't, like, put it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I suppose it was foolish to not come to the conclusion that 2 of the territories must be the same. So, this is 1 and 8. Arinda Ares must not exist anymore. Which is why I keep seeing the ticket design everywhere, because that's where I am. And Arinda, I believe, was black. Hold on. Because that was what we had to take down. Was black. So if we look here, this is black, and then at our sigils for Arinda Ares, also black, right? The dots. Oh. VC. I guess? If you have some meaningful insight to produce. I believe this is 8 and 1. Which leaves the rest of them I don't know.
Hello.
Hello.
I mostly just wanted to also keep you company while you have the witness, because I don't think, like, I don't, with how the puzzle went yesterday, like, I could get this, but I just feel like I'm gonna do it slower than you, so I don't know how much help I'm gonna be, but I'm gonna try.
Oh, I'm not playing the witness right now. But I will play the witness after stream, so.
I am so sorry. I keep thinking that it's just walking game and point clicking. You know, they're kind of similar when you think about it.
I will enlist your help in the witness after stream, but so. All right, I don't have enough steps to make it to. Well, do I? Not really. I should just go and call it a day in the break room. I'm only gonna have like. Let's see, I've gotten 18 steps. This would be 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, or 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, that's way too close because I don't actually know how many steps it takes to go outside. So we are just going to proceed to the break room and call it a day there. As much as I'd love to keep the crown, I still might keep the crown. There's a chance. It's a very slim chance because I have so many fucking items, but there's a chance. And let's call it a day here. We'll do one more day. "34 excavated dig spots, 4 shop rooms, 4 tomorrow rooms." Day 62.
I'm waiting for my headphones to charge a bit. You can probably hear the echo when I speak.
A little bit. Alright, let's see if we can get classrooms today, because I just axed the cost of those. I just want a workshop so I can fuck with my magnifying glass, dude. I need items, I need... like, so much shit. Would I take Toolshed if it was presented to me? Maybe. If I don't get schoolhouse and I get tool shed, there's a few things I would take tool shed. Tomb?
I mean, if it's stereotypical, I mean, if you're gonna have that white collar stuff, you need a shed.
I'll take the
Come
tool
on,
shed
Ben.
because it gives me more things I might be able to combine with the magnifying glass if I get one.
Are you a wood or plastic shed kind of guy?
Definitely a wood shed kind of guy. I don't just want a big hunk of plastic sitting on my lawn. I have 4 gems to start with because I got 2 morning rooms.
It won't rot the same way. Like, it won't, like, wood can rot, and that's like when it gets really ugly.
Yeah, but if you any self-respecting man would surely maintain his shed, right?
That remains to be seen what kind of man you are.
It's the cost is crossed out. It costs me nothing. Why? Okay. Ballroom being unusual, I'm happy with. In fact, ballroom could even be rare. I pretty much never want to see the fucking ballroom. I almost always have more than 2 gems, so it's just strictly bad. I'll make this one standard. East Wing Hall is unusual. Let's make that commonplace. I kept the emerald bracelet. Oh, interesting. And the battery pack, which is awesome. So hopefully I can get a magnifying glass in the commissary today. I'll take the West Wing Hall because it lets me go northward. Coin. Nothing costs money today. Incredible. Every room is free. That's actually insane. That's actually just so fucking crazy. I mean, Courtyard just has good rooms, so I guess I'll take it. Good connectivity. No keys so far, which is a little concerning. Geist bedroom is interesting. I'll take library. Maybe I can get workshop off library. I really wish I could make workshop commonplace. Should we rent a book? Yeah, a new clue. We're gonna rent a new clue.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from.
You know, I bet. This is how I could have known which one the count was. You got a letter? Do I take the coat check here? Possibly I do. Oh, no. Fuck it. We don't need the coat check right now. I might kick myself for saying that later, though, if I want to actually check an item. No keys still is actually kind of nuts. Commissary. I could take the hallway for +1 key, but I really want to see if I'm getting that magnifying glass. Just as many opportunities for the workshop as possible. Magnifying glass, easy buy. Sledgehammer, easy buy. In fact, let's just buy out the shop since we can afford to. Workshop, workshop, workshop. Oh, I want workshop so bad. Maybe not my finest idea to draft from here. Watch it be workshop. It's Geist bedroom. Okay. Used to get two ivory dice to show for it. Got some bones so I can shake around later. Still plenty of connectivity to be had. Oh, did I see a trunk earlier? Thought I did. Where am I going? This way, I guess. I don't have a ton of steps today either, which is a little concerning. There's one. Keys, please? Dice. Okay. This could be a very quickly dying run if I cannot find keys. I really need some keys. Let's see what I can get here. Trophy room. Dormitory. Corridor. I kind of want to redraw, but I'll take this for the steps, I guess. A key, thank fuck. Alright, well that's one. Not nearly enough. There's a chessboard in here. If there was a March issue... Oh no, let's go back to the courtyard actually and draft up. Security would be great to find, although not in this door. Pantry, observatory, hallway. I'll reroll, see if I can get a dead end here. This seems great. Okay, let's go to the drawing room. I will use my reroll to see if I can get a workshop. Actually, I'll just take security. Because I saw a diagram indicating this monitor. What about this monitor? What about it? One, two, three. The second one on the above the big three monitors. That's obviously this. What is it trying to tell me? Maybe if I go to the office today. Locker room is actually going to be huge today, potentially. Parlor is not good today. See if I can get workshop. Nope. I'll take the breakfast nook though. Bacon and eggs. And a key. Those are the two resources I don't really have a ton of today. Music room seems great. Passageway seems great. I'll take music room. Secret garden key. And key. I'll take laboratory, I think. I'd really like something that could go either way. I'll do an experiment while I'm here. go. Let her in the mailroom for free. Yeah, that's not gonna work here. Workshop? Show me a workshop? Damn, dude. Not taking weight room. I would like to go down from here. I could take kitchen and just say that I'm not gonna come here from the foundation. Or I could redraw. I have sleep mask, so that is bourgeois symmetry somewhat. I'm gonna reroll. I shouldn't have rerolled. I feel bad if I read it already. I'll just take pantry. Walk-in closet. Sure. Cupcake. Lockpick kit. Awesome. Alright. Oh, ew. I just realized what fucking mess I've made. Alright, we have to go back to the entrance hall. Luckily, we have running shoes today. God, dude, I want to see a workshop. Why is it so hard to find a goddamn workshop? What up, Hooded? How's it going? Pick that lock. Casino? I don't really care about a casino. I guess it pumps me into the foundation. Gives me some pocket change to gamble with.
Oh, these people are following the wrong religion. We can't have that.
Could I... If I get... Oh, I'm out of bonus spins, I see.
Okay, I have acquired headphone. I have become headphone. Destroyer of phone. I don't know.
Nice. Let's see if we can get something spicy here. Fuck. Nice. Cash out. I'm hitting it big right now. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, why would I re-roll this one? Alright, you know what? One more. Okay, one more.
You know, 99% of the events stop before they hit it big.
Okay, one more. You're right, you're right.
That's why That's why I keep telling my friends it's all about averages. As long as you win, like
boy.
you don't have to win big at one time. You just have to like average.
Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it.
Well,
Oh,
no,
dang it.
At this rate, I'm pretty sure I'll only have to keep gambling for 83 years. It'll work out eventually.
I'll just cash out. One more. Oh, dang it. All right, that's it.
I'm gonna go find all of John's guns.
Wish I had a shovel today. Also, I want a workshop, dude. Just give me a fucking workshop. Please, for the love of God. Office is not as open as I'd like it to be. I'll take it, though. You should use my redraws in a real dire situation. What?
You know what the best part about raising every single city I also captured is that I can like now build the great works and claim it as my own. Like I destroyed the Eiffel statue and rebuilt it in my lands.
Oh, I'm cooked. I'm fucked. Cool.
Is there any way you can get more gems quickly?
No, I have
Like, give me a
gems. I
credit
have
card?
11. I have gems, and every room is free. But the problem isn't with the number of gems I have. The problem is that none of these go the direction I need them to. I shouldn't have taken office here. All right. Well, dude, I'm just never gonna get it. I'm never gonna get a workshop again. I can't fucking find one. Let's place another order for a magnifying glass, I fucking guess.
Devin, I do have, like, is this workshop in the room with us?
I swear it exists. I swear it exists.
Talking about this workshop. Devin was not mad. We're just worried for you.
I'm never gonna see this fucking thing again. Dude. And I don't get a billiards room either.
Womp womp.
I'm gonna just gamble the rest of my savings away. Maybe that's how I can get the trophy in the showroom. Just hit it big at the casino. You get 3 crowns, that's 100 coins on its own, and all you have to do is have enough coins to spin the slot machine enough times to get all those crowns. 4 crowns. I'm gonna go outer room first again today, because I would like to find the classrooms. God, dude, I'm gonna find a workshop, and there's not gonna be a magnifying glass, or I'm just not gonna have the items that I need. Like, that's my only goal. This is the plight of fucking Prometheus, dude. Root cellar, shrine, and tomb.
One must imagine Devin happy.
I guess I can take fucking the tomb. That gets me, like, nothing, though.
Devin, I do have a question, and I know this is a bit of a weird one, so feel free not to answer. But do you feel like, people are naturally, like, born, good?
Wow, one of the oldest philosophical quandaries of all time.
Well, it's more so that
Is human nature inherently
like,
good or evil?
Well, I kind of want to ask something else, but I want to see what you thought about this, and I can't just ask something in the middle of something else. More so, my question is, like, because I am of the camp of that, like, because I feel like individual people are good, but it's more so like the tragedy of the commons. Like, I don't. Do you feel like do you think it's kind of just myopic, or do you feel like there? Because I don't feel like there's ever going to be like any form of governance or like anything that would last without people, like, without it inevitably collapsing. Like, I believe individual people can be good, but at a certain point, like if a group gets too large, it just turns into the world's worst games of the prisoner's dilemma.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Okay, that's fair. I just
This box contains gems. This box is not empty. All statements that contain the word gems are false. Wait, wouldn't that include this box? So this box is true, it makes itself false. So this is false. So
wait. What does the mailbox say?
this box is not empty. Okay, so this box is not empty. This box contains gems. All statements that contain the word gems are false. But this statement contains the word gems. So would that not make the black box? Isn't this like a paradox unless it's false?
Well, so
But
then
if
the
it's
white
false,
box
it doesn't
would be
really mean
true.
anything. Well, no, not necessarily.
So,
Because this being false doesn't mean that the white box is true. It just means that not all statements containing the word gems are false. So even if just this statement could be false, and itself being false would fulfill that. So basically, this is just saying, this being false means that not all statements that contain the word gems are false. Which actually, I guess now that you mention it, that would, if this one is false and not all statements containing the word gems are false, then at least one statement containing the word gems must be true, which would have to be this one. So I guess that pans, that tracks. And lo and behold,
Nothing. Yay. I do better with the word ones. I find it hard to move cubes in my mind. I need you to like grab it and stuff. I just felt bad having you like move it across the screen. Yeah, it was fun though.
yeah. Ooh, metal detector. That's an item. I do need a commissary still.
I feel like I really love puzzles, but like you do really like complicated puzzles that it would be really fun to figure out and all that. But at the same time, you do really fucking complicated. Like my dad got this book of hard puzzles because he just did like Sudoku and crossword.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad got this hard ones, which was actual like fucking cipher shit. Like you have to find. It's literally just an SCP report with a bunch of letters, and it's like, go ahead, find it, find out what it says. Like Among Us, but like, you know, Among Us, apples are berated, and then just a bunch of random letters like it's a pattern
I've played something
that you
like this.
figure
I've
out.
played something like this. It's where it's like a Wikipedia article, but like every word is censored out, and you have to figure out what the article is by guessing what.
No,
like,
but that
words
whole
might
book
be in
has
it.
games just like that, and just several different types.
Oh, cool.
If I was gonna say if I ever see you again, maybe Devin dies the Great Flood, the Michigan flood of 2026.
What? The Michigan flood?
Wisconsin, sorry. Maybe Devin dies in the Great Big Wisconsin flood of 2026. Sorry, I do the wiki, so I spoil myself sometimes.
You know Devon I-15's future spoilers? Oh, there's just money here. Okay. Alright, let's go through entrance hall, get the other wing drafted. Where is the fucking workshop, dude? I swear it exists. Code check trying to be the most inopportune location. Sledgehammer. Money.
I kind of find it cool that in this game I'm completely run out of resources, so even though we're more into the future, I'm running on like coal power, like diesel punk era machinery, and I have just a bunch of mass-produced like cheap tech, but that they don't take any valuable resources that I have to save for like the unique stuff. But just because I've pumped out so much of it, it just works.
Die. Oh, I get it, because they're die.
None of that. Those are dice.
You're right. I got a lot of ivory dice, though. Because I had the tomb on my
It lied
estate.
to me. What would you put on your gravestone, Devin?
Maybe I'd accomplish something with my life, and then my gravestone could say something about that. Oh, this is conference room synergy with the tomb. Whenever coins appear in the tomb, they appear in the conference room instead. That's actually mad great, good. Actually, that's I didn't even consider
You're
that.
gonna mention your streaming career.
What? Probably not. I would probably not mention my streaming career in my obituary. I guess I'll take chapel because it has exits. This definitely has some candles to light. That was like specifically mentioned in the book. I could take the classroom and try using all of my rerolls in there to draft a workshop, so I think I will take it for that reason. Dining room seems good. I'll take code check. I'll take the thing that lets me rotate my floor plans. It can get me out of a pinch. There's candles everywhere, dude. Oh, I don't want to draft from classroom yet. I'll do it. I don't know how many rerolls I'm actually gonna get, but I'll use them all. Two redraws. Kennel, den, closet. Security, corridor, utility closet. Solarium, great hall, bedroom closet. I think that the workshop might be unusual or rare because I fucking never see it. So yeah, it's unusual, so now I'm at least more likely to draft it today. Take the food, take the coin purse. Lots of dig spots on the estate today that I cannot take advantage of without a shovel. Maybe I'll find a commissary soon, that'd be nice. Definitely need lots of exits wherever I'm going here. Mechanarium. One door for each cog room in my house. That would be one door. Take hallway. Let's go to the west wing here. West Wing Hall seems quite good. Can I get a fucking workshop? I don't even have a magnifying glass today. I need a commissary to get that. Well, there's a commissary. I'll take spare room though. Dude, all this money. Can I get a locksmith maybe? No. Break room is good. I'll take commissary here, just so that maybe there is a magnifying glass. I can at least look at new clue with it. They do have magnifying glass today. We'll take that. We'll take gem. I'll take shovel for fucking sure. I'll leave the rest of the gems here for now. Save my money. Not that I need a ton of money. Let's go to the library with the magnifying glass, I suppose. Treasure trove? I mean, if I'm ever gonna fucking take the treasure trove, right, I should just take it now. Oh, I can rotate the treasure trove as well so that it's not completely worthless. Yeah! Let's do it. I have to know. The green memos you find in this room will always be true. Well, it's a green memo, so big if true, but also
true.
not necessarily true.
Small if true.
Small if false.
Well, no. Big, false is small. Small is false. Small is not false.
Locked. Okay. I'm probably gonna be hard stuck here, actually. Maybe I may as well go try the other hallway door, because if that's locked too, then I know my run is already over. And it is. Oh wait, but I do have shovel now. I do have shovel now, so it's not all is for naught.
I don't know, it seemed pretty not back then.
I believe the classroom has the solarium, which has a dig spot. I can still find keys yet. Okay, new clue with magnifying glass. That's a thing on our fucking list. Why are some of these have check marks and some of them don't? How many have check marks? Is it 4? It is 4. Is there something that happens if I put a patio, nook, office, and pantry in the 4 corners of the estate? That seems really hard. Richard Scott, Fond Mayford, Sandra Dillon, Bo Lee, Charles Riscoll. I don't think I have this legible in my notes, but I don't see what it could possibly fucking mean. This would be by a new clue. What the fuck page am I on? I'm missing this page. I don't have it. It's not in there. Okay, good to know. I apparently missed a page last time I was screenshot this book. Okay, and then we could put this in here. Because, yeah, this was completely illegible before. Depart as well. Route, depart, Route 8, depart, keep left, to Tanner Fork. Left, dead end, record each stop on the way. Record each stop on the way seems like it means something. Route 8, depart. Wait, is there like a complete set of numbers on this page?
What do you mean? Oh.
11, 7, 10, 4, 9, 6, 2, 13, 3, 8, 12.
That's 13, not that's 15, not 13.
No, that's 13. If I look at the word the, there it is. You can see it's actually 13 up close. It looks like a 15. It does look like 15 though. I actually made the same mistake when I was originally taking these notes.
Is there anything in the picture itself?
In the picture itself? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Nothing to like zoom in on with the magnifying glass, but look at this, Whoops. So hold on, let's put a note here. All. Hold on. Whoops. All checked. I don't see. Okay. Corner case.
So what exactly are we looking for within it?
I'm putting these in sequential order based on what number next to them. All checked corner case rooms had a low case clue. Found in the rooms. What the fuck does that mean? I mean, I know what a corner case room is, obviously. A checked corner case room. Oh, you know what? All checked corner case rooms. What are the checked corner case rooms? Patio, nook, office, pantry. If we look, patio, we've got buried. Pantry, we've got bridge. Office, we've got west. And what else was it? Nook. And Nook we had buried beside West Bridge. That's where we found the Black Bridge computer chip. So if there's a hint for the other Blackbridge computer chip in this book, that could be huge, but we already found that one, unfortunately. Here, we can tell what these are. These are the books that we find in the...
Evan, I have a question.
bookstore. Yeah?
Do you think the reason that there's not a lot of like rips sometimes of like you know, you're talking about the Mario 64 one, do you think it's just nobody's just uploaded it like that? Do you feel like it, or do you feel like it's like something with the coding thing itself? Like pulling sound files from the game? Because you know we were talking about that like Mario 64 thing that had like you couldn't find all the sound clips.
Uh-huh.
But that's what I'm thinking, because I'm thinking it also might just be that maybe it's like it's a little bit more niche, like putting that on the internet.
Gates?
But-
Gates? Wait a minute. Maybe there is something to the gates. What? I dismissed this earlier. I still don't know what that would be a hint towards. Mary.
The stride.
Mary.
Somebody's stride.
Right. Right. Lore equals word, jor equals name. Draft the sixes, shifted extras, the fixed stars.
So maybe there's something in between the gates. The gates.
Perhaps.
So because it's like saying like you know like it's like a stride. So like it's telling you to look in between, whatever it is.
Look at all this. Red, page A, word X. Page C, word A. Page B, word Y. Page Z, word X. Assume page count starts on major. Page count starts on title page. See all the signs. Dead end, major key, X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Okay, hold on. Red, green, violet, blue. Which would be, this is a new clue. This is Lunar Renamed is, oh god, Tender Cipher is the Red Prince. Lunar Renamed is, okay, this is Fixed Stars, Red Prince, a new clue. What is Lunar Renamed? Lunar Renamed would be, Lunar Renamed would be, well, what other books do I have? Surely whatever Lunar Renamed is, I have it. Realm and Rune? No. Gardener's Law Book, Curse of Black Bridge, History of Arindia. Have I just not seen Lunar Renamed? I don't have Fixed Stars in here either, mind you. Lunar Renamed. Lunar Renamed. It's not Realm and Rune. Even though you do have Lunar. But then your remaining letters don't make renamed. Lunar Renamed. I don't know what that could possibly be. How is it possible there's a book I don't have yet? I've purchased every book I possibly fucking could. How could I be missing one?
Maybe we're missing part of one. Maybe we're just dumb.
Realmandr. Oh, it's and. The word and is, of course. So that's Realm and Rune. Okay, so hold on. I can actually solve this now. Alright, hold on. What the fuck does all this mean? AB's XYZ ABC. Dead end to major key. Page A word X. So wait, X to Y to Z to A to B to C. What does that all mean? Assume page count starts on title pages. Alright, so in the red book, which is red prints, in our example, of course I do not fucking have. Let me grab a copy of that from online.
How many letters apart are they?
Like
Maybe,
in the alphabet? Wait, what the hell am I multi-grabbing?
Yeah, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, right?
What is this? What am I dragging around right here? Is this my classroom notes? What is this?
Bro, wait, Devin, it's the you can't see it for your own good. Trust me, Devin. You don't want to know what's inside. I hope you understand what's for your own good.
I don't understand what this is at all, actually. Hopefully it wasn't my notes down here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, I have no idea what this is. I'm just gonna delete it. Anyway, let's take these books and move them down. I should be able to procure screenshots of red prints fairly easily. Red prints.
Vivi told me to bet on this one lady, but apparently she in the WNBA, or not the WNBA, whatever, something, women's basketball, and apparently they lost hard, so.
Nursery.
Devin, would you just gamble my money instead? You're a good gambler. You win it. You'll use AI and statistics and all that, wouldn't you?
What?
I will give you money and you gamble for me.
Sure.
If you don't win, I will break your kneecaps. Well,
that changes things, doesn't it?
But like, oh, I actually don't know how parlays work at all. But if she's known to be ass, when did I dilute the people who say she isn't gonna be ass? Because I assume it's based on who all enters the parlay. So if it's sure. Oh. I feel like the easiest way to show the Princess Dilemma to people is to like $100. If we both need the money, if you both share or take, you know. I feel like that would, like people, if you make that into a game, people understand it intuitively,
Yeah,
like a mini game.
I think it would be a good mini game, unlike some other mini games I know about.
Because I'm thinking about how. Because then there's, you know, like the drawing people, you know, trains and all that. But, that's my. That's the only thing I worry about making anything like you, not just like UI for people design. Like, I don't know how to make stuff intuitive in pretty much any sense. Like, do you?
I have to think about intuition a lot because I will oftentimes try to make like instructions or guides for certain things, especially for my job.
The only thing I resorted to do is step by step with pictures. Screenshot every single action. Red arrow, marker and red arrow.
I mean, that is very a good thing. Okay,
No, I have to
red
be
page.
explicit. I can't.
Okay, if
I
it's-
can't leave any vagueness in those, so they end up being very thick about how to do how to do a function in Excel.
X, Y, Z, A, B, C. So if it's page, so this is page 1, then this would be X, Y, Z, A. So
Dude, this game's getting way too complicated. Those are red plints
page
now.
A, word X is he. Green, page C, word A. So word X would be A. God, hold on. Change this. Oh God. Nope. Let's just go with he for now, and then we'll try to fill more in as we go. So my next is Green Book, which was Realm and Rune, which is page C, word A. Realm and Rune is here. So this is X, Y, Z, A, B, C, word
Vivi,
A.
if she's been nice, if
X,
she's been
Y,
nice to you,
Z,
cook
A.
and give it some flavor. If she's been kind of mean to you this week, just like make
Routes.
bland chicken, 2 specks of salt, and a little bit of thyme.
This can't be how you're supposed to interpret this. Violet is a new clue. Page B. Wait. It shows.
Like, make it shitty on purpose, not just some way. You can like char the fuck out of it.
Page B, word Y. So this is A, this would be B, and word Y would be X, Y, he? No. Okay, hold on. Wait. There's more information in here. Red all the way through. The library.
I actually, Devin actually paid for me to be a chatter several years ago, and I've actually just stuck around. And he got a lot of bang for his buck, especially when you use Doge hype, DOT, COM /RU.
No, after the library, the way. Violet, page B, word Y. Violet is new clue. Page B, word Y by my system would be X, Y, Z, A, B.
How's planning for your wedding
X,
then?
Y, look. I'm working on a fucking puzzle right now, and you're asking me about my wedding.
Sorry.
I don't know what this means. I don't know how I'm supposed to interpret this. Because we've seen that XYZ ABC ship before. That's in the root cellar. No sign has been found, XYZ ABC. No sign has been found yet. Sign! Sign! What does that mean, sign? Okay, if you look at the signs, we have the signs, we've got,
Did you know what the XYZ thing means?
I don't know what it means. It references these books that I already have. It references Realm and Rune, A New Clue, The Red Prince, and The Fixed Stars. Which, come to think of it, The Fixed Stars doesn't really have a lot of words in it. And that would be the last book, which I also don't have screenshots of. No observatory today. The Fixed Stars would be page Z, word X, but I guess there is like the name of the constellation on every page. So I just, if I assume
maybe it's also just saying something with.
It's definitely a clue to do with all these books. Like it's telling me which books I'm supposed to look at. And hold on, let me just take a screenshot of this, honestly.
What was the word that was highlighted again?
XYZ ABC.
The root.
Hold on. Assume page count starts on title pages. I'm just gonna take this screenshot. I don't know how to read this code. Red, green, violet, blue. So red, page A, word X. I don't know how to figure that. Page A. Like if I assume this is X, Y, Z, A, and then X would be the first word. Like, would that be correct? Because that would be he. And then the next one is green, which I determined is green is Realm and Rune, and it says page C, which would be X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Unless, hold on, what if it's by not like the page you open to? So red would be page A, so this could be like X, Y, Z, A, which would be the. So maybe they'll try the. And then Realm and Rune says page C. Hold on, let me paste this shit into my existing. I'll put it here for now. Page C, word A of Realm and Rune would be X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Word A would be X, Y, Z, A. The of, that doesn't make any fucking sense. X, Y, Z, A. Or X, Y, Z, A, which is also the. Or X, Y, Z, A, at, which also doesn't make sense. Unless I read the first one wrong. That, no. All right, hold on. Let's just pop this in here for now. What? This is arbitrarily shorter than it needs to be? Okay. Page A, word X. If this is somehow in the Violet book, page B, word Y is library. then how would I interpret that to be? X, Y, Z, A, B, C. This would be page C. X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D. That wouldn't work. But page C I would have correct. No, but it's page B, word Y. Page B, word Y, but that can be library. X, the way. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. This is a king, which is in the office. All right, let's get the signs. We've got root 8, depart. Root, depart. Root 8, depart, keep left to Tanner Fork. This could be a fucking anagram. To Tanner Fork. Turn right. Dead end. And then it says record each stop. On the way. What the hell does that mean? Dead end C. Well, which room is dead end? This would be C.
Early
Gates,
handwriting in the
gates,
importance
right,
of recording
right.
each step.
Mary, Mary. Stop. Suspect is A key on the way. Am I just too stupid to solve this one? I don't. The suspect is major. The suspect is minor. The suspect is minor. The suspect is major. On the way. Record each stop on the way? Dead end. To Tanner. What the fuck does to Tanner Fork mean? Suspect list. Rose Ball, Richard Scott, Fran Mayford, Sarah Dillon, Bo Lee, Charles Riskel, Christopher Clark. Like, those names mean nothing to me. These are the same note, these two. I am leaving this even more confused than I was before. How do I interpret any of that? Sign? What do the signs mean? My fucking brain is fried by this. Root 8. Root 8 could be root 8, which would be nothing. There's no square root of 8. It's not a perfect square. Route 8, Route 8, Route 8, Route 8, Route 8, depart. Depart from room 8. Keep left. What the fuck does to Tanner Fork mean? That doesn't mean anything. To Tanner Fork? To Tanner Fork? Afternoon? 4.
I mean, it's definitely. I mean, I just feel like it's a place. It's 100% a place.
Yeah, not in the game.
No, well,
Torrent.
alright.
Entrant for okay. Often torn arc for rank. Renault Fartnot. Trenton A Fork. Torrent fan okay. Fronts turn oak. Fronts tank ore. Rent nook. Nook raft. Nook. Hold on. Rafter TN Nook, Fern Tart Nook, Fret Nook Rant, Rent Nook Fart, Rent Nook Raft, Turn Nook Fart, Turn Nook Raft, Nook. No, I don't think that's it. Trek, Noon, Rent, Frank 2, Tort, Turn, Torn, Not, 2 Tanner Fork, Forked Tanner Fork. What the hell does that mean? Tanner Fork. Record each stop on the way. That's just like, that just makes sense. Mahor, major. Jor is name. What does ma mean? Ma means something. Ma means something. Ma means a thing. It means something. It's in school I can learn what ma means. Ma means small name. Well, small name doesn't really help me. Right? I had a right turn sign. Right? Keep left. Depart. Keep left. 2 Tanner Fork, which I fucking hate. That doesn't mean anything in the world to me. Reno Fartnot. That's probably what it means. I don't know. Maybe there's just something I'm fucking missing. I don't know. Alright, well, I guess I looked at this book with a magnifying glass and I solved a puzzle that I already knew the answer about.
As long as you have fun.
Yeah, sure.
Stop doing that fucking attitude. If you were having a good time, that's all that matters. If you love banging your head against the wall trying to figure out a puzzle, because it'll be worth it in the end. Doesn't matter that you didn't get anything done. It really don't matter.
Oh, great. More money for my dead ends. Guess I should go to the courtyard and dig and... Could go to the tomb. The tomb, I might be able to access the, no, I don't think so. Turnip. Key? Key! Oh my god, we're saved. Saved, we're saved. Save, 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 save! Rock. Wow. Let's hit the morning room. Nothing, but could be a key in here. Lockpick kits. Now we're cooking. Okay. I just want that workshop so fucking bad, dude. Probably not worth hitting the tomb. Treasure trove is certainly the better option for larger movement. They're either always true or not always true, so that's really unhelpful, actually. Okay, hold on. Let's try the picking on the other door before I burn my only fucking key. Nice. Ugh. I could take corridor because that's guaranteed to rank 8. Casino, observatory. Get another key from here as well. I'm lucky. Nice. Shit. I'll use 1 year. Laundry room seems like it could be mad useful. +1 for each bedroom in your house. I would have 3 bedrooms if I drafted this. So we're gonna go up. I should have taken the room. I don't know why I took this. Wine cellar, laboratory, trophy room. I'll take servants' quarters just for the keys. 3 keys is still pretty good. Is there any hints in the emails for laboratory as to what the, like, other things I could be able to do with it? Laboratory. Boom. Lock it all down. Fuck.
I would kill some mad chicken right now.
I could hella go for some mad chicken.
7. We are the masters of our own fate.
I could
You know
order
what you can
some.
do.
I could order some.
What's the point of living if you don't enjoy food? If you can't enjoy the nice things in life? That's you know what you have to do.
I feel like there's gonna be something clickable in here and I'm gonna miss it.
And you complained about Metroid being a bang your head against the wall type of game.
It is. I would say.
No, I'm not gonna lie, it is, but this is too.
It's not really a puzzle. This is like. Okay, so apparently gates actually does mean something. I don't know exactly what though, because I still don't have like anywhere to input my gates.
Hey, look, it's the gate. It's the. Look at the. It's their. You have to look at their. The stride of their feet. Look at
Right,
the
right.
magnifying glass.
I've kind of been thinking. Well, I can't use the magnifying glass on these because I can't click on them. I'd imagine that something to do with their gates, maybe just the small ones. But I don't know what safe this would crack, and I don't know how to convert these small gates into dates. So there's like
Probably
one,
the length.
two.
The length of.
There's like one
The
lady.
length of.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 fuckers with umbrellas. And one lady, 2 lady, 3 lady, 4 lady. So I guess my birthday, I'm gonna put that on my dates for small gates. I'm gonna assume that's what it means when it says gates, is that it's only the small ones.
Happy birthday.
My birthday. I didn't actually get 2001, but I did think it was funny. Anyway. Dude, if I could just have, for the love of God, a workshop, I would... It would make me so, so happy. I got a better dead end here. Take the 2 items, I guess. Brass compass. That actually makes me less likely to draw a workshop out of here. Great. Mechanarium. I have the laboratory, which is 1 door. Mechanarium would give me 2 doors. I could take the clock tower. I'll take my free redraw. Workshop, thank fuck. All right, is there anything at all I can make in here with my magnifying glass? I'm really hoping it's magnifying glass, dude. I don't know what else it could be. I don't have a battery, so... Okay, magnifying glass plus... Okay, I don't think it would be metal detector. Can I combine it with anything else? Okay, metal detector... Burning... Okay, well, fuck me. The very first, I get a workshop with the thing that I wanted, and I immediately get everything that I've ever dreamed of. Crazy how that works. I will take it. Burning glass can light candles and ignite fuses. So now I just need to take this into the trading post. Okay, let's try these candles. No. These candles. No. These can't... You can grab that one? Oh. Well, fuck. Let's try my birthday. Alright, so I guess I did gain something from a new clue, because I had actually thought about these being, like, gates, like a double entendre, and then rejected that notion. I threw it away. I was like, that doesn't... Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. 6.
Don't type.
Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of your current project, regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. Hold on, there's another page. I, of course, write you all this in the hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst-case scenarios. Not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary. I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I have always heard the days pass more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I have already come to terms that our meeting yesterday is very likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up. Room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil under red flags. A compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again. Your Uncle Herbert. I want the rest of these letters, dude. That's not good enough. Six. Three pages. Okay, and I'm guessing it won't let me light these, but can I light the fireplace? No. Okay. Good thing I have a coat check on the estate today. I have 9 steps. We're going to the dining room right this fucking instant. There's a knight in the treasure trove. That's interesting to know. I mean, these don't appear to have candles in them. But I will click on all of them anyway. I've committed to click on everything that looks like it might potentially have held a candle at one point. Hallway. I did not realize how low on steps I was. There's candles in here. How was I ever supposed to find that one in the drawing room, by the way? Like, I clicked on it because I'm a moron, not because I thought I would actually be able to light it.
Maybe they thought sooner or later everyone has a little moron moment.
Maybe.
Or maybe you just have good intuition.
The hog? What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? What? The hog? The chapel's resident guardian tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the... Oh, all the money I've ever put in here? No. No, because I don't have anything to spend it on. And I'm sure you can only break it once. I will not shatter the hog today.
Ooh.
Alright, I don't have... Ugh, is there something in the tomb? That becomes the new question. Are there scarlet candle holders in the tomb? I'm gonna try to get to foundation, if I can. Not through there. Fuck. Oh, that's just the end of my run, huh? Because I can't get up through the foundation either. Okay, so that changes things. Since I can no longer progress in the game, we are going to go check the tomb, see if there's anything to light on fire there, and then we are going to coat check. I have 16 steps, hold on. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I don't have enough, which is fine. That is fine. Because all that means is that we go to the coat check, we check the burning glass. Holy fuck, was that annoying to get. Now it's in there. And now we can go check the tomb anyway. Simple as. It's a shame to lose all this money that I generated from the tomb, but not the end of the world by any stretch, so. Let's see if there is anything to light on fire down here. I mean, there's these. So that's absolutely something I'll have to do in the future. Not worth losing the thing today. And that's gotta be where I have to call it, dude. That sucks. Yeah. That sucks. Oh my god. One key card door just does me in. One key card.
As the kids say.
Hot damn. Alright, I can I don't know if I still want to do the witness or not. Yeah. Good night, Red Tie.
I'm going EP by.
Alright, good night, Red Tie. See you.
Buenos noches.
Alright. We got the thing! I have discovered fire. Okay. So, we have fire. We need to light the dynamite. Okay, create fire. Check, dude. Light dynamite in the trading post. Light candles in tomb. Pass final exam, draft 9 classrooms, find new sigils. Oh, and that's another safe, by the way. Okay, hold on. Let me. I will actually show you guys what I'm looking at now because I'm making a bunch of updates. I'm making a bunch of changes. The drawing room. And we cracked it right away because we were reading a new clue. Which just so happened That's crazy that we just were reading about gates, and then it immediately became relevant the moment I got the candle thing, which wasn't even necessary. Allegedly, I could have done that from the very beginning. Light candles and tomb, light dynamite and trading post. Check outer rooms for smashable wall. We're just gonna hope that that's smash wall weight room. We've done that. Figure out study safe date. Haven't done that. Drafting studio safe date. Haven't found that. Find the last 2 safes. Is now find the last 1 safe. And is it even 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. That's 8 if we count small gates. And of course the garden did not have a letter. So I think we found all of them. Find varied floor plan in underground. We've done that. Pass final exam, yet to be seen. Complete the worksheets. We're getting closer. Draft 9 classrooms. Getting closer. Find third microchip. Not even close. Read Blackbridge. That's been done. Find more sigils. Still needs to be done. Magnify new clue is done. Pin down more sanctum keys. Last 4 sanctum keys. Light candles and tomb, light dynamite and trading post. Solve new clue sign puzzle. X, Y, X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Fake red side didn't even fall asleep and call. Real. Solve new clue book puzzle. Don't know what XYZ ABC, how to interpret that. Page A, word X. And then the other thing it was telling me about is if I've seen the sign. The signs, the signs, the signs, the signs, dude. It's putting so much emphasis on those signs, but I found them all and I don't know what they fucking mean. Tannering fork. What the hell does that mean? I might have to ruminate on this. I might need to save this and look at it at work. Author and illustrator whose fanciful story is named Mary Marigold was last seen Friday getting in a carriage after a late. Search continues. No sign has been found yet. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. And then I also have my list of major keys, which so far there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which it is possible that is all of them. Silver key, secret garden key, basement key, key card, roommate key, sanctum key, prismatic key, master key. I think I need to start in room 8. Whatever I'm doing clearly begins in room 8. Room 8 Tanner Fork, though. What the fuck is Tanner Fork? Keep left to Tanner Fork. Turn right. Dead end? Maybe I put a dead end to the right? Record each stop on the way. All right. Good night. Whoa, that's gonna be whoa, it for me. I'm so hungry. It's not even fucking funny, dude. I'm so hungry. Good night, chat.